Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT 2018 first video. Let's do it. Let's start it off. Let's talk about some stuff. Just got a 14 done on the Demon Hunter. I don't think I'm going to push higher than that. I got a 16 done for you guys on the Hunter, 14 done on the Demon Hunter, 13 done on the Druid. I'm just not going to push it. I'm just not feeling good. I'm not going to push it, but I think that's sufficient for tomorrow's video. Maybe I'll do something on the Shaman too. We'll see. I don't know. But for some reason, my mouse is all messed up. Like I have a Razer Naga, and I know there was some issues with some people. Like the sensitivity level was like super crazy. Like I'll move my mouse just very slowly. Oops, wrong button. Yep, very slowly here. Now I'll move it about 2 inches. You see how I spun all the way around? Now check the. Look at this. This is going about 4 inches from each side. I'm not gonna make you sick from watching the camera, but I guess I gotta go. I heard I gotta go to my settings and go to my hotspots or something. I don't know. I've never had this issue. My wife did. Hopefully this is done sooner than later. Maybe when I reset my computer, whatever. If it's not, I'll have to do all that stuff to try to fix it. That said, we did get some keys done, so I'm super excited about that. This is the DPS. I know, super low from the last group, but it kind of was what it was. I just did a 14 Therian's Lair, and it went okay. Calf taking up all my space. I wonder why mine doesn't show a 14 up here yet, because it clearly shows I've done a 14. But oh well. But I did a 14, and it was fairly easy. We really had a really under-geared group, to be honest. And it's so funny because we've talked about this before, like Raider IO scores and everything. They're just so insane to get into groups nowadays. My Hunter has hard times getting into 15s. Like, I literally have to... Like, what I do, here's my trick. I don't do 15s. I do 14s. If the 14 goes successfully, it usually upgrades. And then I try to do the 15 with the other group, such as my Demon Hunter. You know, I could have, you know, if the group was a little bit more successful, you know, like I said, we're still lower geared. I would have definitely done a 15 with them if they got the proper key and things like that. But that's a trick I've been using. If you're having a hard time getting into 15s, do a 13 or a 14, and then when it upgrades, usually they're like, hey, I got this key. It's like, oh yeah, I'll do it, you know. And then it kind of shows, hey, you're okay at DPS if you're okay at DPS or heals or whatnot. But man, it gets so frustrating getting into groups with Raider IO scores, and my Hunter gets declined all the time. And when I register, it registers that I'm like 960, and you'd think 960 is pretty good. If you saw 960, you'd probably take it. Nuh-uh. And I'll show you a reason why. Let's do this. I'm gonna be that guy, but we're gonna start a dungeon, and we're gonna start a Maw of Souls. I'm gonna show you guys what people see. Because a lot of people get frustrated. They're like, hey, I'm 930 and nobody takes me. I can do it. And I know you can. But let's show exactly what registers. Usually it takes a little bit of time to start popping up. So the first guy we have is a 945, and then once people see, you know, 966, that's a big number. So think about it this way. If you're this James guy, you're thinking, hey, I'm pretty good. I can do a lot of DPS. Who am I going to pick? The 966 or the 945? It's kind of obvious. I'm definitely going to go with a higher eye level. Now, it's no offense to this James character. I'm sure he's a very good player, and I'm sure he does really well. But when you're competing against higher eye levels, you're not going to get picked. And it's hard for a lot of people to understand that. Even me, you know, it's like, hey, I'm 960, but a 960 compared to a 966, there's a debate there. And then you go into a Raider IO score, so then you start looking for people to go Raider IO. It's like, oh, wait, this guy sucks at Raider IO. And then all of a sudden, it goes on from there. So, okay, now we got a bigger example. So let's talk about some of these. All right. So we have a group of a 950. I definitely wouldn't take that. A 934 healer. I'm sure he could probably tank, or I'm sure he could probably heal a 15. But why would I take that guy over this guy, right? And let's see if we have any. It's New Year's, so at New Year's like midday, we don't like have some heavy hitters. Sometimes you'll get some 970s popping in. I was grouped with let me decline this or delist my group. There we go. I was with a group that were like all 970s the other day, and it was pretty ridiculous, you know. And there's just players with those eye levels now. They're Mythic Raiders that, especially like on this week, for example, you know, the last what we had Christmas, we had New Year's, so people were pugging more. They weren't doing a lot of guild runs just because people are taking a break for this week and so on. A lot of people were just going crazy. I don't even know what I'm talking about in this video. That's what happens. What did we start with? 2018? 2018, then we started talking about Mythic Keys, and then we started talking about eye levels, and I'm going to title this, I don't even know what I'm talking about, or something like that. So, I don't know. That's what I'm going to title it. I don't know. IDK. And if you're wondering, if people are wondering in the comments, why did you put that title? It's obviously, they didn't make it to this far in the video. So, that said, I'm going to leave it at that. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Hopefully you guys are excited to see a loot video tomorrow. It's actually going to be a decent one, a 13, 14, and a 16. I'll try to get something done on the shaman. No, well, maybe not the shaman. I don't know. Maybe I'll add one more guy in. Not sure who. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do. And I will talk to you guys soon.